Привет, канал Bilgalbi, меня зовут Кирилл, мы продолжаем играть в Инквизиция.
I wish I had been with you at the Temple of Mythal. I could have warned you.
Warned me?
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god.
То есть...
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
I have not become Mythal's slave.
Not yet. But if you remove the layer of nostalgia from stories of the elven gods, you might see the danger. They were arrogant and fickle. They warred amongst themselves. They had feuds, vendettas. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
Я делал лучше. Всему свое время. Сделаю все, как было. Даже за тех, кому доверяю. Время лучше.
This war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right.
Ты прав.
Thank you.
For what?
Да что?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor.
Ты правильно.
You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Ну, прощаешься.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me... I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is some... Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to say... It might surprise you to know that you're the one who... You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Ну, хорошая дело, в принципе.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I trust everything is...
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
Я поддержу вас. А что бы вы сделали, жить?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The chantry will accept them. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Я бы поддержал вас.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our door. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love. This is the Chantry I know. The Chantry I wish the world to see.
Мне же нужна такая цель.
The world could certainly use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is. The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins. No one should be turned away from our doors.
Все по-своему ценны.
No one is without what. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved. In your heart shall burn an... So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
I'll leave. Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Van... You are... Do you... Proceed.
Начинайте. Бомж какой-то, блядь. Какой-то бомж. Стойте.
A grey
Серый
warden.
страж.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order. Oh, shit.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Значит, это не серый страж, это обычный мужик. Понятно, почему он зов не слышит.
I trust you've heard what befell Roderick,
Ну, бывает. Что я могу сказать?
There, but I've seen better.
I am in full...
A full retreat, it sounds like, from a game that you helped build.
I would. If I
Inquisitor.
thought it would penetrate that skull.
What an... You must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any...
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with...
Oh... The Dions will spawn... Now please, forgive me.
That sounds better.
Любопытно, любопытно. Интересно. Конечно.
I didn't take
Я не
Blackwell's
отнимал его
life.
Блэквелла жизни.
I
Я
traded
использовал его
his death.
смерть.
He wanted me
Он
for the
хотел принять
Wardens,
меня в
but
страж,
there was
но
an
мы попали
ambush.
на засаду. Порождение тьмы. Он
He
погиб.
was killed. I took his name to stop the
Я
world
взял
from
его имя,
losing a
чтобы
good
мир не потерял
man.
хорошего человека.
But a good man,
Но человек,
the
который
man
был,
he was,
был убит вместе с
wouldn't have
ним.
let another die.
Ты поступил храбро.
You saved that man. That
Нет,
took
нужна
courage.
храбрость.
Courage. I killed innocent people, destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others. One moment of courage will not make up for. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Ты больше это.
I know you're more than what you say.
Ведь
Have some faith in yourself.
ситуация с Кайном.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Пожалуйста.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and his men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate. You don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
А что бы сделал ты?
If it were up to you,
What he did to the men under his... He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his... And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
he wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face...
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Вытащи его отсюда.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at...
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the Red Lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Надеюсь, вы умеете драться.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do.
She's a decent shot. You want me to admit you're better than me in front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Что у вас тут было?
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Это ваш ключ?
That's exactly like your key. How did they get a copy?
Well, funny story. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the Red Lyrium and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to help your brother, don't you? I just wanted to figure it out.
Получилось?
Did you figure it out?
Actually,
Да.
yes. I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Ужасно.
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. That's how he survived.
Вот как он
I didn't
выжил.
realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came
That's
here
really
and...
what.
well...
Ну, это
then I went to
старостачий
you.
мужик. Барик, не знаком этот человек?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
Ну, все с ним.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on...
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
Красик.
No, but I can try, can't I?
Можно попытаться.
Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Видите? Вы видите, Барик прав. Она права. У тебя много осталось.
She did at least try to set things right, Varric.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Чего я отключил? Что я такой, блин, сделал? Я вообще добрый поэт.
Give me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, General to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Не волнуйся, он будет страдать. Дело серьезно.
Judging him will affect as many as his crimes. I won't take it lightly.
The red lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
Вот не такой красивый оказался. Твои возражения просто жалкие. Ты думаешь, ты сам во всем виноват.
I'm looking for a reason to be merciful, but you're making it difficult.
Did I ask for mercy? I know what I did. I know none of you can understand why.
You were always weak, and your leadership proves it.
Every one of those Templars would have suffered until nothing was left, and then be forced to kill and die. I gave them hope, just like the Chantry, just like you. I'm weak, and you're a savior. Do what you want. I'm done talking.
Нам таких, да, заберите этого вот, изгнать его в дикие земли. Даже не изучит твои силы.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
Inquisitor!
What happened here?
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appeared... I owe you everything.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderers.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Let's speak.
Fair. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate. But only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
I'm told not all survive the joining, and the life of a true Warden is difficult.
If I die, it will be no less than I deserve. And if I live, I'll make it count. I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing...
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't...
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby...
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe maybe I'll make it 1. No, boldness.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Just remember, I'm still new to this game.
Don't worry, you'll pick it up in no time.
So shiny.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Tirashan. Dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night. They ran out of there, fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight. The whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done.
You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I'm not losing any more coin to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
Было слишком просто приятель.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge act.
Who's that? Did I win?
How shall I refer to you?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to it.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the...
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's...
What? I don't...
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
What are you going to do?
Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way. You can't save all of...
What?
Like you... But there is no reason. It wasn't... better.
So, you walk into the...
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone.
For you, or...
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. But it helped.
I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you. You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Cleric. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
They want Leliana and Cassandra as candidates.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence them. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
Leliana might be a better choice than Cassandra, don't you think?
Leliana is a well-meaning fool. She will do irreparable harm to countless people in the name of freedom. When an angry mage lashes out inside a tower, villages aren't destroyed. The Circle protects. Mages will die and take ordinary men with them in a war that cannot be won. Consider carefully, Inquisitor. Everything we do is a sign from the Maker to those who seek one. It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? How do you feel? It's not every day one absorbs ancient elven magic.
I've never felt better. I feel ready to take on Criff.
Glad to hear it, my dear. No doubt there will be side effects later, but the pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against... You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes. You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
Это было прекрасно, это был не первый раз. Я видел жить.
I had visions.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or no one else has physically entered the Fade since the magic... Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
Your lost books have been found.
My dear, you're...
Well done indeed.
That's something you don't see every day.
A pair of shrines. This one is clearly Andrastian, albeit from a very early period, likely pre-divine. But this is Elven. One of their gods. What was it? Every mother finds Druffalo among sleeping juniper groves. G something. The one with the deer.
Иска мама что?
What was that? Every mother finds...
Oh, it's a memory. Every is Elgarnan. I was more focused on early Chantry history. I didn't really do elves.
That would be Gillennan, Mother of the Hollow.
Yes! Brilliant, thank you. Oh, that would have bothered me all day.
2 shrines for 2 lovers. Inquisitor Ameridan and Talana. Maybe Talana was an elf.
Oh, yes. That's good. The Chantry expunged references to elves before they exalted. They erased the Canticle of Shartan. They must have done the same to Talana.
The Chantry should not rewrite history to cover up inconvenient truth.
Agreed. The chant of light should spread the truth.
Regardless, the important thing is what this tells us.
Look at those flowers. They're not native to the area.
Yes, a night of prayer before battle. We're missing something. What are we missing?
Professor, look at this. Shartan 10-7 and Transfigurations 10-1. The gates of Minrathous. Isn't there a Tevinter fortress in the area?
Yes? Oh, of course! The ritual site! To seal the dragon away, Ameritan's elven mage must have used a spell at a site of great power.
My scouts have checked the fortress. It's sealed behind a wall of ice. It has to be magic.
Let's look around. Ameritan found a way through that ice, so that way should be nearby.
Да, блядь, дайте пройти мне, блядь, стуканы. Поищите, что даст вам подсказку, а я ебу. Я не знаю, какая подсказка может быть.
Safely through the paths of this world.
Brilliant! When the Imperium abandoned this fortress, they left the wall of ice to lock the door behind them?
And every lock has a key.
Like these trail markers. Ameritan must have known how to use them. If they can melt through the ice, that must be where Ameritan sealed away the dragon.
I'll follow the markers and see what we can find.
Well, we're up the river. That old Tevinter building must be what the spirit meant. doing all right, Bull? I heard you breathing a little hard after last fight.
Lung exercises, clearing the stale humors. It's a Kuhn thing.
Uh-huh.
Hey, some of us have to swing a giant hunk of metal.
Ёб твою мать, блядь, заебало, блядь, меня.
Pulling our girlfriend's trigger.
Пиздец, хуйня какая-то.
Ouch.
Too close to home.
No, that was good. I should find some way to work that into my next book.
All right, but it was my line. You're gonna credit me in the acknowledgements, right?
Как же долго все это, блядь. Просто пиздец. Нахуй такую хуйню делать было, я не понимаю. Я должен посмотреть на эти красоты, блядь, что ли? Ёбски. Чё только не придумывают, блядь. Лишь бы время замутить. Такая натянутая игра, просто пиздец. Натянули как только могли. Я просто вахну. Пиздец. Ёбнутый. Они же полудурки, бля.
Looks like we're waiting.
I don't know what you're complaining about. You're taller than I am.
Чистить бакона, блядь. Я такой надо было делать, я не понимаю. Сейчас еще надо идти куда-нибудь, блядь, в жопу. Да уж, я в ахуе, честно. Да, что такую бредость только дебил мог придумать. Как это интересно ладить по горам, блядь. Симулятор гор, блядь. Сейчас дойдем до края мира-то. Даже лучанин. Через всю карту, блядь. Я в ахуе, короче, 4. Пиздец просто.
800 years is a long time to expect a path to stay pristine. We'll have to find another way. Someone fought something big here. It could be that bear the Avar are looking for. If the bear isn't dead, it has to be nearby.
Вы могли только придумать уёбки.
Want me to handle that?
Да, не пройти никак.
The lowland is afraid to sacrifice. Jaws are back on. Destroy.
Как попасть наверх? Как попасть наверх, я не знаю. Что это такое? Я не понимаю. Я ничего не хочу, идем за квестом. Просто нахуй все эти девики, гелики и так далее. Да уж, тут тяжело, конечно. Бесконечно летается. Ты тупая, что не можешь перепрыгнуть это, бля? Бля, я такую платву еще не встречал в жизни. Лучше онлайн-игра, блядь.
We are almost to the fortress.
Не прошло и года, блядь. Ну, блядь, что надо залезть, надо придумать, как залезть туда.
Your gods are weak, Inquisitor! You will see the power of Hakon when we destroy the lowlands!
The fortress is too well defended. We must find another way in. The Ava at Stone Bear Hold may have ideas.
Ну что ж, ребят, на этом мы заканчиваем такая вот серия. Кому понравилось видео, пишите ваши комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал и, конечно же, ставьте лайки. Вот пока это видео, друзья. Ссылка на плейлист будет в описании под видео. Спасибо за просмотр, еще увидимся. Спасибо всем, пока.